Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 28th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have going on for you. I also am pulling a card from Mildred's Pocket Oracle by the guy who created the Deviant Moon Tarot. So we will have to see what that message is for you as well. But this week, you start off with the Jack of Spades. You are the Jack of Spades, so it's you showing up here in your reading. Position of power, position of strength, very good thing. Kind of allows you to get what you want this week, and allows you to kind of move forward in a certain way. This is a card, it's sometimes called Child, so it is, I think, important for you to have fun this week. See things like a child, look at things with fresh eyes. I'm actually getting that. I think it would be a good idea for you. Again, if you've been like working on a problem or trying to solve something for a long time, it might be a good time to also get somebody who's like a child or has those childlike eyes, or can see things in a fresh light. It might be a good idea to get somebody else to look at a problem you are having, because that might help you out. Also, no speeding, no drinking and driving with this card at all. Not even one drink, because this card represents dealing with the police. So try to, avoid the police at all costs with this card. Next, you have the Ace of Spades. Existing problems being resolved. So I think a lot of you are going to be overcoming problems this week. I actually think it's just a kind of like a problem-solving week for you, which I think will be good. Again, I think that's in a good way. I think you'll be eliminating like a lot of headaches and things like that this week, which will just kind of free up more time and free up more brain space so that you don't have to worry about things. So it does seem like a good time for you at this week. This card is also about cutting things out. It's a card of like looking at things that you could be removing from your life, and just kind of getting rid of stuff. So a lot of you might be doing that literally in your house, or you might be like looking at bills to totally eliminate or something, and I think it would be a good time for you to do that. You're now the third person to have the Two of Clubs, so this is obviously a important card this week. It's a card of talking to yourself, meditating, figuring out what you really want in life, and for some of you, it can be a card of facing, what else do we have here? Yeah, I mean, you don't really have anything else, but it is a card of facing fears, needing to overcome fears to get something that you want, and it can also represent gossip, people talking behind your back, so just be careful of that. And it also says don't take part in gossip around the office. Next, you have the Three of Hearts, a very good card actually. I call this an indicator card. It just says that things are going to go well for you this week. Things are going to be very positive. It can also represent positive changes in a relationship that you are already in, and one thing that it can say is it can say that if there are problems in a relationship, it's just like a lack of commitment. There's something is not equal in the relationship, and one person or the other person or both people need to commit to something on a deeper level with this card. But like I said, it is a good card. It does say that things could be improving in relationships as well. So like I said, it's not a bad card by any means. Next, you have the Eight of Diamonds. This card represents money, future success, money coming in on the horizon, and it also says to make sure to be careful to not make beginner mistakes at work or in business. This card represents like making a beginner mistake or something like that that messes things up, so just make sure to pay attention. But it's also just a great card for money, paying bills, receiving money. So again, it doesn't necessarily have to all be paying, but it's a great card also for financial planning your finances and trying to make more money. Like I said, you could be cutting a lot of things out with that Ace of Spades. So there could be like you could be finding money that you're spending on something you don't need to be spending it on, something like that with this card. This card is also a great card for just work in general. I always say with this card, the harder you work, the more you can earn with the Eight of Diamonds. So make sure to work extra hard this week. And finally, you have the rat here in the Pocket Oracle. So yeah, be careful of gossip, be careful of talking behind people's backs, and be careful of people who are talking behind your back and things like that. I actually think that you'll probably have a good sense of kind of when if people are talking about you, or I also think you'll just have a good sense of like how people feel about you, which I think you can use to your advantage, which I don't think is a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. I think, again, it puts you kind of in a strong position there of knowing kind of where you stand in a group of people with like friends or at work, and again, I think that will be very beneficial for you. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.